Hello, Sagittarius. All right, you guys. So, you know what time it is? We're going to do a little reading for today, for November 2025. Sagittarius, we're going to see what does your person think of you and what do you think about them. All right, so please give me clear, honest messages for my beautiful Sagittarius for November 2025. Person on Sagittarius's mind, what do they think about Sagittarius? Oops. All right. So I think I'll do a couple more shuffles. Sagittarius's person. What do they think about Sagittarius? November 2025. Oh, all right, Sagittarius. So here we have the Six of Swords. So Sagittarius, your person thinks of you as somebody who is a healer. They think of you as somebody who's not only healing from them and not only are healing from things that they've said. Perhaps they betrayed you in the past or they just disappointed you. Your person thinks that you're moving on. Your person also thinks that you are distant from them, all right, or that you're creating a mental and emotional. And for some of you, you guys are creating physical distance. If you guys haven't created a physical distance from your person, they're worried that you will do that in the near future. Because with the Six of Swords, this card symbolizes moving on from someone or something or leaving some kind of situation here. This is also the card of healing, and this is also the card of travel, okay? For some of you, Sagittarius, your person could be an air sign. They could be either a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If you guys have been going no contact with one another here, for some of you, you guys haven't spoken to your person in 6 weeks, or there has been distance between you and your person for 6 weeks. And I say weeks because, not cards, swords represents weeks, and there are 6 swords here. I hope this card isn't blurry. I had trouble finding the right balance with the lighting. It's either too dark or too bright in here. But okay, let's get another card. So the person on Sagittarius is mine. What else do they think about Sagittarius? November 2025. Sagittarius' person. Okay. Whoa, okay. So Leo got this card too. I hope you guys could see that. Here we have the Queen of Swords. So Sagittarius, your person thinks of you as somebody who's either going to permanently cut them out of your life, or they think that you are going to be very blunt with your words with them. For many of you, I keep hearing the word tell them off. So Sagittarius, your person is worried that you are going to tell them off. Um, Either you're going to express everything that they did to disappoint you and to hurt you, and you're going to say something that's going to hurt them mentally. All right. Um, for others of you, Sagittarius, your person is worried that you are just going to let them have it. Whatever needs to be said, whatever you guys have been keeping to yourselves, especially if you guys didn't express your disappointments, they're worried that you're going to go off like a bomb. Okay. They're worried that your anger is going to erupt like a volcano. And when it does, they know that they might need some counseling for what you're about to tell them here. All right. Because with the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords is very truthful. She's very blunt. She expresses her truth, but she does it in a way that the other person will completely understand, and her point will come across to that person. Okay. Your person is worried that you are just going to tell them everything or anything that's on your mind. And they know that the truths that you're going to express to them are things that they can't deny, that these are things that they cannot lie their way out of it. They know. All right. There's no rebuttal to whatever it is that you're going to tell them. Okay. But whatever you will tell them or whatever you might tell them is something that he or she needs to hear. All right. And it's a truth that they will have to face um, in private. And they're going to have to own up and take accountability for whatever it is that they did that led you to this point. Okay, let's get one more card, Sagittarius. And hey, you know what? I don't blame you, Sagittarius, all right, because you're a fire sign. And if your loyalty has been tried, if your loyalty has been taken for granted, there's only so much more you could take, all right? Okay, so person on Sagittarius's mind. What else do they think about Sagittarius? I think this card wants to come out. Oof, all right. So, Sagittarius, we have the Knight of Swords. So, Sagittarius, your person thinks of you who is a fighter. They think of you as somebody who's very confident, very assertive. You're not afraid of conflict. They're also worried that you may be combative towards them, all right? Because the Knight of Swords represents a knight that's ready to fight, ready to defend his or her territory, a knight who is ready to go the distance to defend him or herself, okay? Also, your person, Sagittarius, they think of you as somebody who's about to liberate yourselves from them. And again, that definitely showed that with the Queen of Swords here. But yeah, Sagittarius, when your person thinks of you, they think of you as somebody who's going to cut them loose. Oh, wow. All right. A lot of swords here. Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and Six of Swords. I don't know what your person did, Sagittarius, but whatever it is that they did, if you do speak your mind with your person, they deserve to hear it. But okay. But enough about your person, Sagittarius. What do you think about your person? Okay, what does Sagittarius think about their person? November 2025. What does Sagittarius think of their person? If the off chance, if you think the opposite of these cards, oh, your person is lucky. Okay, let's get it. Sagittarius, what do they think about their person? All right, Sagittarius. So here we have the Justice card. So Sagittarius, when you think of your person, you think of them as somebody who's fair. You do think of them as somebody who takes accountability. For some of you, Sagittarius, if your person, if you feel your person has been hiding some kind of truth, you feel like you've been blind to some kind of truth that they might have held from you. You think of your person as somebody who is very balanced, all right? For very few of you, with the Justice card here, the Justice card can symbolize contracts, which contracts can symbolize marriage. So some of you guys either might think that your person, you think of them as your future husband or wife for some of you, or some of you guys might have prayed that they would be your life partner. All right. And then for some of you guys might be worried your person might be married to someone else, or they might be in a higher level of commitments. Because with the Justice card, this symbolizes fairness, this symbolizes karma. This also symbolizes legal contracts or some kind of legal issues. Some of you, Sagittarius, you think your person might be dealing with some kind of court issue or some kind of legal issue right now. Okay, what else does Sagittarius think about the person on their mind? November 2025. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius think of the person on their mind? I'm curious. What do you think? All right, Sagittarius. So here we have the 10 of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, you do think of your person as somebody you want to marry, somebody you do want to start a family with, to build a home with, to buy a home with. All right, you think of them as somebody of if you and your person do decide to get in a relationship, get engaged, you're under the impression that all your family and friends will approve of your person. All right. You do think of them as somebody who's abundant, somebody who's very stable. All right. You think of your person as someone that you want to invest your time and your effort with. Because with the Ten of Pentacles here, Sagittarius, this is the card of marriage. This is the card of family. This is the card of building a strong foundation with. All right. So, Sagittarius, yes, you want to get serious with your person. All right. Let's get one more card. What else does Sagittarius think about the person on their mind? November 2025. Okay. But we do have the Nine of Swords here. So, Sagittarius, I hope you could see that card. I'm so sorry, guys. I hope it's not blurry. So, Sagittarius, you think of your person who, even though you love your person, even though you want to invest, you want to marry them, you think of them as somebody who either brings stress into your life, where you either worry about what your person may or may not be doing behind your back. Some of you Sagittarius, you think of your person who might be easily influenced by other people. Perhaps your person cares about what other people think, what other people say. All right. Because with the Nine of Swords, this is the card of guilt. This is the card of regret. This is the card of anxiety and sleepless nights. So you think of your person, Sagittarius, of somebody who's either influenced by others easily, or perhaps they can be easily manipulated or peer pressured by those around them, whether it would be their family or their friends. All right. Or you guys are just, you're always worrying about your person in some way, shape, or form. Um, if your person might be irresponsible with how they handle themselves, if your person tends to drink, or if they tend to be a people pleaser, you're worried about how that could get them into trouble, okay? How that could sometimes cause some kind of chaos between you and them, or that could cause a distance or some kind of problem within the connection, all right? Your person could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Definitely and possibly a Libra with the Justice card here. Your person, Sagittarius, could also be an Earth sign. They could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus for some of you. And then definitely air, because there's a lot of swords here. Okay. Okay. What will be the outcome between Sagittarius and the person on their mind? Oh, that card wants to flip out. Okay, Sagittarius, so here we have the Seven of Pentacles. So, Sagittarius, it looks like both you and your person, whatever conflicts or issues that you guys might have, you guys will put an effort and work into making the connection between you and them last. All right. But for some of you, it looks like there's something about your connection that might plateau. All right. And for some of you, Sagittarius, either your person might give up on this connection, or you might give up on this connection, or maybe both of you. Because the Seven of Pentacles, this is a card of putting a lot of energy, a lot of work into something. But if you notice that her basket is empty, so this is a card of giving up before things pay off. All right. So, Sagittarius, whatever issues that you guys have, definitely keep working on whatever problems that you guys face. Definitely keep communication open between you and them. And if you guys are having trouble working through your issues or your problems, definitely see if you guys can seek out some kind of mediator, maybe a marriage or a couples counselor, somebody who's unbiased and somebody who will work will work hard to help you guys um, come to a lot of resolutions or solutions to the problems you guys have within the connection. But yes, Sagittarius, your person, they may be afraid of you. um, they may be worried you're moving on. But the thing is, one of you will come forward to the other, and both of you will try to work things out with the Seven of Pentacles here. All right, Sagittarius, so this is all I have for you for your reading of what does your person think about you, what do you think about your person, and what will be the final outcome for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading, Sagittarius, and I hope to see you guys next time. And thank you again for watching and subscribing to my channel. Bye.